Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jonathan, and welcome back to Money Talks, where we want to offer you financial information and meet you where you are financially so that you can stick to your budget, manage to pay off your debt on your path to building wealth. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about the principles you should have and that I use to help me build wealth. If this is your first time joining me on the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe if you like this video, and so that you can see other content like this on the channel. So, guys, there's so much to think about when you're on your wealth journey, and so much pressure that comes to you. How do you stay on track? How do you know you're making the right decision? Well, today I want to talk to you about principles you can use to actually help you on your wealth journey and set the framework for a long course of action. Number one, I want you to always think about what is forthcoming for you in your life. So you got to have a plan. So when you're thinking about the decisions you're making, really take into account, not aggressively, but theoretically, what else could be going on. So when you decide to move, or when you decide to take a new job, is this the time for you to buy a home? Or are you and the wife planning children? Or are you planning to be married soon? All these things can factor into the decisions you particularly may be making in your place to stay, how you're going to live, how you're going to eat. These decisions that you're making, though it may not seem like it, what you're doing in the present does affect your future. So I would encourage you, always think about your plan, and always try to have a plan for at least a 3 to 5 year timeline when you're thinking about decisions. Number two, on your decision making, try not to get so racked up in things, honestly, that are more of a smaller nature. I don't want you to spend your time aggressively really trying to find a big deal on a $50 or a $20 purchase. While that matters, but you overspend or don't pay attention to your $20,000 or $100,000 purchase. Understand the biggest thing that gets people in trouble is the repetition of large mistakes, meaning they take out a car loan and it was just too much, or they buy too much car before it's time for them to upgrade, or they bought a house too soon, not knowing the potential responsibility or financial responsibility of getting repairs done. These are things that you need to think about when you're trying to make solid decisions. And if you don't get so caught up in smaller things, minutia, it will allow you to really take hold of the big things and allow you to make full progress. Because a smaller thing, if you make a $100 mistake, you could probably repair that fairly quickly. But if you make a $100,000 mistake, that's where you're in some damage. Third, really think about who you choose and who you use as your mentor and accountability in the form of friends and family. So the thing is, it's not uncommon that you are who you hang around with. And when it comes to your income, well, that's typically within the 10 to 15% of the people who are closest to you. So it's not to say that you can't be friends with people who earn less than you or anything of that nature, but understand the habits and the decision making that goes with you, or those thoughts and decisions aren't going to be the things that may potentially help get you to your goal. So you have to surround yourself with people who are going to the places you are going, not while neglecting the people who you choose to love and be around with. You have to have people that reflect the goals that you're pursuing. That's all you need to understand. So really think about, hey, what can I do, or how can I learn, and how can we learn off each other to help move ourselves forward? Next, I would encourage you, try not to, and if you can avoid, never lend money to friends or family. One of the things that I learned in my life that, for me, it was something that I struggled to regret, but the fact is sometimes that person may not be able to return the favor. So it's better for you and the overall relationship, and it's healthier that, not just from a financial perspective, but from a mental capacity, that you don't lend money to friends or family. Now, I want you to hear me clearly. I don't want you to lend it to them. I do want you to give it to them. So in that regard, don't give money that you already know it won't have any impact. When you do offer finances to friends or family, make sure it is a gift. Something that, hey, doesn't have to be returned, no harm, no foul. But when you start to lend money, it starts to put tension and pressure on that relationship and oftentimes can strain for the long haul. What if that was something you needed? Next, I want you to really take hold of your long-term investing strategy. Saving and investing is so kind of culture that we need to understand how we can get ourselves going. And for so long that you might get to 35, 40, 41, it may become a struggle just to get yourself started. But I would encourage you, if you can just take the employer match and then start incrementally increasing at that time, that at least gets you going. When you look at your full financial picture, you might take care of your day to day, but I want you to think about, hey, how are you putting things in line, meaning what type of assets are you have that are growing on your behalf so that you can have financial independence. That's the goal of building wealth. Not just the financial independence aspect, but the freedom you want to live the life that you desire and make the decisions you desire. Lastly, really focus heavily on doing a good job at work, but progressing your income. Everything you do, every project that you take, you have to take note and you have to take responsibility for how you can translate that skill set into income, more income for you. Because understanding the more income you make, the easier it is to invest, the easier it is to give, the easier it is for you to do the things you like while not interrupting your financial plan. So I would encourage you, and these are things that I use throughout, at least over the last 5 years, that have helped me tremendously progress to where I've hit that milestone of that 100,000 invested. I've hit that milestone of a year of savings. I've hit that milestone of getting rid of the credit card debt and the car loans and all those little things that sometimes take away from your income. But I've also been able to grow my income consistently over time. And those opportunities will consistently arise because you're constantly keeping your focus appropriately for those opportunities to come up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, go ahead and give us a give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want an opportunity where you can actually start to earn a little bit of investment, Webull is giving away 2 free stocks when you open up a new account on the platform. The link is in the description below. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.